Across Canada, millions of parents are facing a new reality this morning with no school officially now until fall in Ontario, Alberta, Saskatchewan, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland and Labrador. So what now? Joining me with reaction is Charles Pascal, professor at the Ontario Institute for Studies in Education and a former Deputy Minister of Education. Thank you very much for being here this morning. Students have been out of school since mid-March. Is this gap away from school going to have a lasting effect on their education, or is the issue how old the kids are?
Well, I think that's a great question, Ben. It depends, and it depends on obviously individual kids and their resilience, the support they get at home from parents. But when organizations, when governments are talking about return to school, no earlier than the fall, the talk is usually about how to ensure the classroom is set up for social distancing, personal protection gear is in place, temperature check, hand washing at least 6 times during the day. Those are difficult things to arrange, but those are the easy things. The most important thing that needs more attention is the social and emotional well-being, first of all, of the teachers, in terms of the fact that they have gone through a remarkably stressful time. And so there needs to be advanced discussions with them, facilitated conversations with professionals well in advance of schools opening. And then secondly, they have to understand they're going to be receiving students who have undergone a tremendous amount of stress, many of them having mental health and well-being issues before COVID-19, and many of them having had been triggered as a result of the stress. And of course, there's the stress of the parents who have gone through a lot of difficulty. So attention needs to be paid to the social and emotional well-being issues. And if those things are looked at in a very careful and intentional way, the odds are that moving ahead in an environment that's healthier than it used to be, I think can be taken care of.
Charles, let's talk about online learning. I don't think anybody would suggest that online learning is the school experience online, but it does serve a purpose. Has it been effective?
It's been effective as much as possible, Ben. To do online learning well requires a huge amount of change regarding teachers at all levels, including university professors like myself. We have to learn how to make use of online learning, because it's different. It's not just like taking content and cramming it in through the technology. And also students vary widely with respect to their comfort level about how to use online learning. So the quality has to go up regarding the pedagogy of online learning, but also we need to adapt to the individual differences of the learners. And also there's been a lot of confusion, Ben, for anyone who has lots of kids at home during this time, with parents at home or one parent at home, everybody competing for internet, if they do have strong internet, mixed situations regarding whether the devices are there. Online learning can be something that can be an adjunct going forward. It probably will be, but it's going to take 2 or 3 years to learn how to do it well. Under the circumstances we've been living with, I think teachers in my part of the world in Ontario have done a remarkable job under very, very difficult circumstances. Parents, very mixed because they don't know what their role is. Many parents think their job is to be home teachers.
Charles, unfortunately, we're going to have to leave it there. But thank you very much for your time and your insights this morning.
Pleasure, Ben. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.